James and Max here. Today is the 14th for our Elite update. So many amazing things going on. Thank you to all of our Elite members that yet again are supporting us. We always talk about us being here to support you, but you're supporting us when you do review videos. You're supporting us when you show up to our live call. So we have a live call today. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing some more Elite members there on that call, which is so amazing because we always talk about one of the benefits, one of the many benefits of the Elite is that you can listen to the recordings, but yet the people that I see the most on the live calls are the Elite members, right? So, but that's just goes without saying because you're here because you are action takers, because you are trying to make a difference, because many of you are having success or want to have more success and so on. So again, looking forward to seeing some of you that I see all the time. I hope to see you guys again. So really looking forward to this call on Faceless AI. We have a launch tomorrow, Max and I. Thank you to all the Elite members that are making the review videos. So we're just kind of really focused on that call and the launch tomorrow and all the things that go with that, all the behind the scenes. And maybe we'll make a video talking more about our launch process, Max. That might be a good video for the Elite in terms of how we're prolifically, excuse me, create products. So that's just kind of on our mind. But then, not that we ever have a break, but after our launch tomorrow, Max and I are really focusing on starting to look at ads to, and our community is growing amazing with us showing up, with our community doing well, with the engagement and everything else. But when you starting to get the worlds of ads, as you know, you can inject views, eyeballs. So why not? Why not use that as our disposal? So we're gonna start going down that path. That's next in terms of how do we grow our free and our elite community is with the help of ads. Just one little thing here to say is that a lot of times, and again, I know a lot of you, I'm starting to know a lot of you really well, and we've got a lot of smart people, as you know, Max, in this community, and but just with that being said, I haven't really seen it this much in this community, but sometimes when talking to people, especially if they have not had success yet in the elite and or not in the elite, but in marketing in general, and a lot of people are having success in our elite, but a lot of people if they're just kind of starting and haven't figured out, they try to they like they it's weird, but they focus it's like they want to focus on ads first. And I don't recommend that because and we've done this process. We've been so transparent from the outset. They were like, we started this when we first started this community. People were like, "Are you gonna engage?" Like we made the community, we didn't do anything with it for a month. Like we literally made the community. Then we had a goal of having 100 people, and then we just kept having goals. And we kept showing up, showing up, showing up, and people have seen this grow from us basically showing up every day. Like that's really why this has grown. But a lot of people, if they start something, let's say someone else started a community, they if they had let's say less than 100 members, the first thing they do is like, well, I obviously have to run ads. But the problem with that is if you don't have it kind of down and dialed in, and we're getting there, we're getting dialed in terms of our communities. It's taken us 6 months to get to that point. Now is the time we start thinking about ads, where we have the structure, we have it for the most part the way we want it to look and so on. We have the community managed correctly. We're in a good spot. And we've had the money already, but we have the money. We're in a good spot where we can say, okay, we can inject however many thousands of dollars into ads. Where some people would just start with ads and they might not have success with the ads, and then their whole idea, the whole thing blows up because they didn't. In other words, I always like people in general to start with a free method, get that down, get that free method starting to work with money, then inject ads. Yes, it may be slower, but in my opinion, you have more chance at success if you do it that way, as opposed to just going like, I'm gonna go in with paid. Okay, it might work for you, but you just it's just money. Money is money, and it doesn't matter how much money you have, right? It matters that the business or the whatever it is that you're trying to create, that business, that entity is working correctly to then inject ads. At least that's my opinion, Max. I want to hear yours too, but that's really our approach with how we did this. That's what I had for today, Max.
Yeah. So like 100%, like I would never recommend anybody to start with ads. Like I get the same question quite a lot. Like, how do I generate traffic? Like, I don't want to, be on social media. I don't want to write blog articles. I don't want. I just want visitors now, like Facebook ads, Google ads, this ads, that ads. And I'm like, if you are rich and you don't care about losing a ton of money, then all right, start with ads now. But I can guarantee you that if you have never run ads in the past and you don't really know much about marketing, that you lose like most likely all of your money. So if you're just a beginner and running ads might sound amazing, but like if you are thinking about like a $5 ad spend per day, then that's not gonna get you anywhere. If you spend like let's say like 3, 4, 5, 10,000 a month, that's obviously a lot of money. And if you combine like almost no knowledge with like a lot of money, then like I can kind of guarantee you that all of this money will be gone, because you need experience. You need to be willing to lose money, because running ads is all about testing what works. And
Exactly.
obviously you test like 4 different ad versions. Maybe 4 of them will flop. Maybe 3 of them will flop. If you find one winner, that still means that 3 will lose you money. And then going forward, that winner, that is definitely not a guarantee that you'll even find one, especially when you're brand new. Like, I can kind of guarantee you that you won't. But even if when you know how to run ads, you will always be willing to lose money, even when you have knowledge about like running ads, marketing, and all that. So always start with organic traffic strategies, and then get some results, make some money, and then you can think about running ads. But this should never be the first thought that you'd have. And if you have some money left over and you want to try ads right now, then maybe something like solo ads, because that's way cheaper and way easier than like Facebook, Google, or anything. But still, you need to know a little bit about sales copywriting. You need to know how to put together a landing page. You need to find an offer that people would want. You need to have bonuses. You need to know how to find a good vendor. So if someone reaches out to you on Facebook and they're like, oh, I have these amazing leads and I'm selling solo ads, then usually they're not really legit. So solo ads are the most the easiest ads you can run, and they're the cheapest ads too, but they're not super easy either. So like start with organic and then run ads. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, we're all looking for the magic bullet, right? But you wanna have. I've seen so many people, man, that were so excited from the start, but then they went all in, right? Like it's like if you're playing
A
poker,
lot.
and I'm not a good poker player, but if I go all in every time, like yeah, I might have success here and there, but eventually you're gonna lose. The smart poker players are like they're strategic and okay, I believe I can go a little stronger on this hand here. I might still lose, but sometimes, I might play a weak hand. They're thinking about strategically, but if you just go, that's why casinos, that's why hotels are so beautiful. Not all hotels, but a lot of hotels are big and beautiful in Las Vegas because that's the mentality people have. It's just I'm just going to go all in all the time, and then eventually they lose. So if you start with organic, you can take those losses that someone may or may not resonate with your whatever it is you're trying to sell. They may or may not resonate with you. Then you find when you think about it, so simple, right? But we just don't do it. But then you eventually find something that works. Then you go deeper, and then once you see that feedback from the market that yeah, you have something here, then go with ads. So I think this is something that we all intrinsically know, but a lot of people just don't do that. So anyway, guys, a lot of stuff happening. This was a good update, and we will see you next time.